Hi there guys, Sean from 5-Star Marine with Jay!
Hello!
And again we're at the map.
Hello, Map.
I think by now we've run out of tours, right?
No way, Sean. There's always tours that we can go on and we're always expanding the experience.
I can smell the coffee off your breath.
I'm really sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I just had a quick shot of coffee before this video. Just give me some energy. Let's go.
So today we're going to talk about a very interesting combined tour that we do, and this is perfect for you if you don't have a lot of time on Phuket to go island hopping. Now, when you come to Phuket, then the two top destinations that people like to go to are
Phi Phi Islands
and
James Bond Island.
Great, and let's look at where they are on the map.
Okay.
This is Phi Phi.
This is James Bond.
That normally means that you need to do 2 tours.
Which we'd love you to do, by the way, because that's better for us.
Correct. But if you have a short amount of time and you would like to see everything that Phuket's got to offer in a single day, then this is the tour for you. We call it our combo tour, or the combined 2-in-1 tour, where you're going to visit both James Bond Island and Phi Phi Island on the same day.
But wait, Sean, how do you do that? They're so far away.
Well, this is the great thing, is that we actually conduct this tour every single day, and we specifically have designed it as a private tour so that it doesn't feel rushed and you don't miss any of the experience.
Can I say, I've been on this tour.
I know, you actually went on with a very famous person.
I did, and this was the first thing, the first video I did back in the day, about a year and or maybe 2 years. Is it 2 years?
2 years.
2 years. We've been working together that long.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, yes, but let's get to it because I loved it. It's a great trip, by the way.
So the tour is going to start with you coming to here at Boat Lagoon, where you're going to meet
me. Hello, I'm Jay. Welcome to 5-Star Marine. Thank you for showing up. We'd like to invite you to try our donuts. They're very nice.
Not the coffee, though.
The coffee's awful, to be fair.
Horrible.
That's why I brought my own coffee with me.
You should go and buy it from the cafe next door.
Cafe next door is really good for coffee, but we do have seasickness pills. Only take one and take it before you go. Don't take more than one.
If you take 2.
And you'll miss the tour. There's also some nice sweets for the children.
That's a new way to do it, though. Let's drug them before they go out.
You can't say that.
Why not?
Talk about drugging people.
Oh, okay.
That's bad.
Don't take 2. One.
Just take one, and you can then enjoy your trip and not be seasick. Anyway, there's little snacks and stuff. We provide all that for you, water, and there's.
All right, so you've met Jay, you've
Hello.
met your guide, everything's happened, you've been briefed, you've done the paperwork, and now you're on the boat.
Can I ask?
Yes.
Before we get into the actual tour itself, what time should they be here for?
This tour departs from the pier no later than 8.
No later than 8 a.m.
Yes. So our 2 recommended times are 6:30 or 8. You have some flexibility in the middle if you would like to, but those are the 2 recommended times.
We've said this before, but why do we leave at those times?
Purely so we can design the tour, A, to meet tide, and B, to avoid the crowds.
That's it.
This tour...
The key thing he just said then, avoid the crowds.
This tour needs a lot of time on the water as well. That's why we like to get out as early as we can. So you're going to leave from Boat Lagoon, and dependent on the day and the tide of the day, your guide is either going to recommend to go to James Bond Island first or go to Phi Phi Island first. I will design it based on Phi Phi Island first. So if you're going to leave out from the pier, we're going to head on straight out to Maya
Yes, he said it right.
Bay, which is Jay's favourite beach.
It is my favourite beach. I love Maya Bay. It's gorgeous.
Where we're going to jump onto the back pier.
Backside.
And walk onto the bay, where you can only go up to calf depth water.
Absolutely.
Take some photos, have some time on the beach. After Maya Bay, we're going to go to what I think is the true jewel of Phi Phi, which is the Pileh Lagoon. Pileh Lagoon is only accessible in high tide, and that's an important thing to remember, that we will design the tour to go there at the right tide. So that's why sometimes we go to James Bond first, because it's the wrong tide. And there's no worry about tide in James Bond Island. So anyway, we're here at Pileh Lagoon, where we maybe jump off the boat, have a great time, go over the beautiful...
Can I just say that Pileh Lagoon was actually in the movie The Beach as well, but not many people know that, but it actually was in the movie.
I really love Pileh Lagoon. I would love to move my office in there, and I wouldn't get any work done because I'd just float in the water looking at the sky all day.
Stunning. It is stunning.
Then after Pileh Lagoon, we're going to jump to a snorkeling spot. Now, the actual snorkeling spot the guide will design on the day to suit with the tide condition of the day. After snorkeling, generally we'll go over to Phi Phi Don, which is the main Phi Phi that everybody knows. We're not going to have lunch here today, though. No. We have a very special lunch spot for you.
Special.
In fact, I think it's the #1 restaurant in our area. It's my favourite restaurant. Amazing food.
We could have a debate about this.
Yeah, you haven't been there yet.
No, I know.
So you can't debate it. Anyway,
Very true.
At Phi Phi, we're going to then hit up a beach. If you want to go see the monkeys, maybe we're going to go to Monkey Beach.
Oh, Monkey Beach.
If you'd like to do another snorkel, maybe we're going to go to Camel Rock for a
Ooh,
snorkel.
Camel Rock.
Or even Lana Bay.
Oh, is that in Scotland?
No.
Just checking.
So this part of the tour is where it's a little bit flexible, where your guide will work with you. Maybe you want some beach time, maybe another snorkel, maybe you'd like to sightsee around Phi Phi Don, maybe you want to go into Wong Long Bay here. The guide will design this part of the tour with you on the day.
Sorry, did you say Wong Long?
Wong Long.
It's a funny name, isn't
it's
it?
Weird.
Wong Long.
It's got my favourite tree in it.
What's your favourite tree?
You've heard me talk about my favourite tree.
I've never heard you talk about your favourite
Yes,
tree.
in Wong Long Bay there's this beautiful tree there.
What type of tree?
I don't know, but it grows out of the rocks and it looks like a bonsai tree, but it's not a bonsai tree. And it's actually beautifully
I've
shaped.
never heard you talk about that before, ever.
Yeah, that's my favourite
No.
tree. I would go to Phi Phi just to see my tree.
You have a favourite tree?
Yeah, I'd go to... I've been there so long, I've got favourites. I got a favourite tree. Yeah, I'm weird. So once we've finished the Phi Phi area, so again, 1 or 2 snorkel spots, a couple of beaches if you'd like, maybe the monkeys if you'd like to see them as well.
Or you can, my top tip, you can snorkel with black-tip reef sharks.
Yes.
Down here as well.
Then we're going to shoot out of Phi Phi Don and we're going to head to lunch. Lunch is here at Kot Yao Yai. Now, there's a reason why we put lunch in the middle, because if we went straight from Phi Phi to James Bond, it seems like a very long way. And it is. But if we go from Phi Phi to Yao Yai, it's about 35 to 40 minutes. Then we break, we have some lunch. Here you also get to see the beautiful Lem Hat Beach.
It's beautiful.
And it's really, you really don't want to miss that. It's
No,
a
that's
very
stunning.
beautiful beach. And there's a nice restaurant just here called Ban Rim Nam. That's the #1 recommended restaurant on all of our tours that we do. So you're going to come here, grab some lunch. If you don't want Ban Rim Nam, you can do a picnic, or there are some other restaurant options on Yao Yai. After lunch, then we're going to board the boat and we're going to head into Phang Nga Bay. Normally we'll go all the way up to James Bond Island first, let you see James Bond Island, and then work back and do the canoeing through Koh Hong, the caves, lagoons, and sightseeing at Koh Panak. And then maybe we're going to come back for some beach time at Rang Ye, and then back to the pier. Now, people ask me how long is this tour. We have done it in as short as 6 hours, and we have done it for up to 9 hours. This tour is not a tour if you want to do half day, and not a tour if you want to get back fast. You know, we can do a Phi Phi standalone tour or a James Bond standalone tour in 4 to 5 hours if you are time limited. But with this tour, it's not possible in that time frame.
Can I just say, you didn't even mention the floating football pitch you can go and see as well.
So we can even go see the floating
That's right.
football
Blah, blah, blah,
pitch
blah, blah. Football pitch.
at Koh Phangan.
It's worth seeing, and it's worth just getting a picture on it, 'cause it is
And again,
cool.
with all of our tours, the exact program can be customized with your guide on board. The key is that we will go to Phi Phi and we will go to Phang Nga Bay, and you'll get to see the 2 #1 locations in one day, which is Maya, Leo's Bay, and James Bond Island, and also all the really cool parts around it.
Yes.
So you did actually do this tour.
I did do this
with,
tour.
Instagram.
Instagrammer. 1 million Instagrams they've got. Now, they were lovely. It was a lovely couple, and I had a really good time. And it was one of the first videos. In fact, it was the first video I ever did. And we went all the way down here. We didn't go into, because at that time we weren't allowed to go onto Maya Bay. You could only go
Maya.
What did I say?
Maya.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh my God.
You're catching on.
Anyway, you couldn't get to the bay, so you couldn't go on the beach itself because it was closed at that time, but you could just go onto the little where the line is, and you could just go there and take a picture from there. And then we did all that little bit, and then we went up to James Bond Island. It had some cool stuff because it was a time, it was just after COVID.
Don't say that word.
Oh, it was after something that happened a few years ago, so it was really quiet.
Ban our video now.
Oh, really? Okay. James Bond Island was awesome because I think we were the only people on it.
Yes.
It was stunning.
Anyway, this is a great tour. It's a great way to see the best of what Phuket has in a single day. If you're short on time and looking for a tour, and maybe you won't come back to Phuket, maybe it's a one and only visit, then this is the tour for you.
One and done, baby.
If you have any questions about the tour, feel free to comment below. You can also email us, WhatsApp us, line us, contact us on Facebook, call us, but no pigeons.
No pigeons.
Pigeons are gone.
No pigeons.
Yeah, and paper cups. We tried the paper cup thing, it didn't
work.
Even Jay, who doesn't live so far away, the
We could
string
do
gets
Morse
caught.
code. That's the next one. We haven't tried that before.
I haven't done that, but do you know how to read Morse code?
I know how to do SOS.
Okay, well, just send us an SOS in Morse code and we'll know that this is the tour that you would like.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, that's it, guys. We'd like to see you on board. This is, again, actually, I think for someone who's maybe this is their only visit to Phuket, this is the best tour that you should do.
I think so, if you're rushed. If you have got time, do one day at PP, then the next day at James Bond. That's what we recommend. But if you don't have time, this is perfect.
It can be budget, because doing 2 standalone private tours can be expensive, but when you do it in one day, the cost is a little bit lower.
But it's not for little kids. Just to point it out, it's not. It's a lot of time on the boat, and it's a kind of, you know, you don't. If you've got little kids, go on a different tour.
Just give them this,
What?
The
No, you can't. You really can't say that.
Really?
No. Even I wouldn't say that, and you've said that. You better wrap up now. You're in trouble.
All right, that's it, guys. We'll see you on board.
Thanks for watching. Bye.